When talking about the Philippine history, we often talk about the Spanish era, American era, or World War II. Rarely anyone talks about pre-colonial period in the Philippines. So in this video, we will take a look what was life for Filipinos before the Spaniards. People often think that the pre-colonial period people as barbaric tribes and caveman, but in reality we had a good culture back then. So in this video we will discuss the Philippine pre-colonial government, livelihood, and literary, and the difference of social class in the past up to the present.
The lowest social class of the pre-colonial period in the Philippines, which is alipin.
These are the people who are unable to pay debts, criminals, illegitimate child, and it can also be inherited, as well as people who are captured in battles. There are two types of alipin. Alipin na mamahay refers as to they called commoner or serfs because they can earn money through working. Alipin sa gigilid are unmarried alipins which do not have house, unlike alipin na mamahay. The social class can change through marriage between people with different status.
Ang pangalawa sa pinakamataas na antas ay tinatawag na timawa. Sila ang feudal warrior class ng ancient Visayan societies of the Philippines. Sila ay may sinaunang kasuotan na nababagay sa kanilang antas. Mayroon silang kalayaan tulad ng mga karapatan sa pagmamay-ari ng lupain, ari-arian, alipin at sariling negosyo. Tungkulin nilang magbigay ng serbisyong militar sa mga dato at obligado din sila sa agricultural labor kung kinakailangan. Nagbabayad din sila ng mga taxes sa mga dato na kilala bilang buwis o handog. Malaya silang magpalit ng kanilang katapatan sa ibang dato kung magpapakasal sila sa ibang komunidad.
For the last but not the least pre-colonial social class era, we have the Maginoo. Tagalog Maginoo are noble class or ruling class. This is the highest and very respected position out of all the social classes in pre-colonial era. They are being served by timawas and maharlikas, full of wealth and influential since they are in control of almost everything in a specific location. This class is comprised of a lakan or a raha, a datu, and the Maginoo. Lakan or raha is almost the same as a datu. The only difference is that it controls a more larger area or a town than a datu who only control a barangay. Lastly, the Maginoo. They have many slaves and full of wealth. They are part of the noble class, so it is possible that they could also become a datu.
In our modern world, meron naman tayong hierarchy na lower, middle, and higher classes. So pag-usapan muna natin yung lower class kung saan sila yung mga individual who's near in the bottom of the socio-economic hierarchy, subdivided by two, which is the underclass and the working class.
The working class are the person in a social class marked by the jobs that provided low payment, required limited skills, or physical labor. Typically, sila yung mga taong hindi nakapagtapos ng pag-aaral. Then, underclass, those who are long-term unemployed and they are homeless, or nakakatanggap sila ng welfare sa gobyerno. So, are they capable to sustain their needs or wants? I think some can, but others cannot, especially if they're unemployed.
Ang middle class ay isa sa tatlong uri ng social class. Napapagitnaan o nasa gitna ng upper at lower class ang middle class. Ang mga kasapi o miyembro ng lipunan na kabilang sa middle class ay ang mga professional o nakapagtapos ng kurso sa kolehiyo, mga magsasaka na nagmamay-ari ng mga lupang sakahan, at mga nagmamay-ari ng maliliit na negosyo na balanse ang paggastos. Paano nga ba ang relasyon ng middle class sa iba pang social class? Ang mga ilang mag-asawa ay magkahiwalay ang kanilang mga kaibigan dahil sa pagkakaiba ng kanilang social class at marami ang nahihirapang makisama sa pamilya ng isa't isa.
What is upper class? The upper class carry a considerable amount of power, politically, economically, and financially. They generally have the highest status in society and hold a great deal of wealth. When it comes to physical attributes such as clothing and appearance, upper classes wear a variety of expensive clothing made of velvets, silks, lace, and cottons. But mostly, they choose to have their clothes made customized that are specifically for them. Furthermore, their relationship to other social levels, the upper classes, have high self-esteem, and because of this, they do not often get along with middle and lower classes.
The conclusion.
So, many individuals considered social class as more of a social status, implying that persons in the same class have similar experiences, background, and social positions. And in today's society, we can say that some sections of the pre-colonial social classes still exist. But now, we have the freedom to make a move within different social classes. For example, if you are born in a lower class but you are hardworking, there's a chance to notch up the social ladder. Compared to the pre-colonial social classes, if you were born poor, you will live your life as being poor in society. Moreover, being born into a poor or a wealthy family is an ascribed status that we do not choose because it is not a voluntary status. That's all. Thank you.